So I'm going to press recording the video of this teaching session. So your face is going to be on some YouTube videos, if that's okay. Or if you don't think that's fine, you can turn off the camera now.
No.
Okay,
Oh, that.
awesome. All right, so we can start doing this kind of test. It is basically the same vocabulary test that you had, the gap filling in the sentence. But
Is it more harder?
it is more reading now. It's more lengthy. But the thing that you're gonna do is just basically the same. Let's see if you want to fill the gap on the 51, right? You're gonna find good vocabulary that can help you guess the meaning. It's just come around. It's just very close to the gap. So how about now you can do 51. You can find me some of the words that can help you guess the meaning of that gap, and then you can answer the questions. All right, so I'll give you guys 1 minute. Okay, hello, Nadon. So there's a guy here. It says Tanadon, right? So that's one of my students. Okay, Nadon, we are doing questions number 51. If you can find the answer to the gap, you can do it now. All right, you got 10 more seconds. You done that? Again, if you done the questions, you can type down the answer in the chat box. Okay, Pan, did you get the answer? Hard, huh? Maybe you can try.
Teacher, can you say it again?
Sorry. Did you get the answer? 51.
Oh, oh, I got number 1.
Okay, transform. Yes, that's actually correct. Transform is the right answer. You did a good job, Pan. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to explain you on how you can do this kind of test. Basically, it's come with like a chunk of reading, right? But we don't need to read all of these things. For example, if you want to do this questions 51, there's going to be some good words that can help you predict the meaning of the gap. For example, the way we interact, work, traversed around the world, and then it can be here, digital technology. So these 4 or 5 little guys help you guess the meaning, and you should use the word transform. It means that the way we work, the way we travel, right? It has been changed. Transform means to change into something. Okay, so that's the right one. The other word, it just have different meaning and it doesn't fit with the context, and we don't need that.
3.
3, consider. Is there any word that you want to know, like any of the word in the choices, or?
Not really.
Okay, good. All right. So if you're done that, we can do more questions on this page. How about I'll give you 3 minutes, and then you can do 52, 53, and 54.
Okay.
All right. If you ready, you can start doing now. 3 minutes.
Okay. Starting now.
Okay, you have 1 more minute. Okay, all right. So the time is up. 3 minutes, and you're done all the three questions. Pan and Nadon. Okay, good. All right. So this is the answer to 52. The answer is number 3. Participate. Okay, and 53. The answer is number 5. Okay, good. Oh, you did it all correct, right? Okay, that's awesome. All right, and 54. That's number 4. Optimized. Good. All right. So now I'm going to explain you the answer of some of these questions. But I just want to show you that it's very easy to find the answer if you see at the right word. If you look at the right word. For example, number 52. If you see the word join, join means to connect, right? And there's another word that we can use to say that we connect to other people or we connect to the project. So this is the word participate. Participate, it means to take part in the project or to take part in the communities. So this is basically the same word, join and participate. And 53, so that's it's gonna be very close to the gap. It's right here. Broaden their horizons intellectually. It means to get more information, to access more data, to get more knowledge, and that means lifelong learning. Lifelong means no matter how old are you, you're going to continue learning, and that's match the text. All right, and the last one, 54, it's right here, decision making process, and you see the word AI, right? Artificial intelligence. It's help you making decisions. So the word help, you can say optimize. Optimize is mean to get things better, to make things better, to help you in some way. And that's the answer to number 4. All right, so it seems that you already done the gap filling and it's not very hard for you. So I'm gonna skip this part and then we can focus on the next part. The next part of the vocabulary is this one, meaning recognition. Ah, it's very similar to the thing that you did earlier, right? But now it seems that we have more things to read. Ah. So for example, in this task, you're going to be asked to identify the meaning of this word. And then not only that you can identify the meaning, you need to also look at other options and see which word is or has or present the same meaning of the given one. All right, so that's the task for you. This word over can means differently, right? It can means to get over, to have more, to I don't know. They have plenty of meanings, but you're gonna find the sentence, either of these 5 choices, which one has the same meaning with the given one. All right, so now that's your time. I'm going to get you do the first questions, 58, and then I'll teach you more. I'll give you guys 1 minute to do the 58. Okay, all right, you got the answer now for 58, right? Okay, you did it great. The answer is actually number 5. Ah. All right, so in order to do this kind of test, first you gotta guess the meaning of this over. What does it mean actually? So if you look closely, you're gonna see a strange power over me, right? And it's talking about uh, positions in the job, like being a boss and being an employee. So this word should be somehow related to positions in a workplace. So the word positions, it's a pen right here in number 5. So that's gonna be relatively easy for you to guess the meaning over. All right, so that's number 58. How about I let you do it 2 more questions on this page, 59 and 60. And I'll give you guys 2 minutes. Okay, for those who hasn't get the answer, you're going to have 30 more seconds. Okay, 59 and 60. Let me check your answer, Pan Pan. Okay, all right. You did one answer correct. So number 59, the answer is correct. Number 3, this is the answer. Okay, so cry here, it doesn't mean that you cry for something like you see sad movies and then you cry. That's not the meaning. It means to call out, to go out on the street and I need this. How about you change this for me? So that's kind of cried. It means. And number 60, break here, it doesn't mean you break stuff, but it means to give new information, to provide new things for you to learn. So this is actually number, hold on, where is it? Ah, number 4. Number 4. Break means to give the the result of her score that she failed. Okay, so we don't want to discourage anyone by giving them bad news, right? But this is mean that I try to break. I try to give her this result that she failed the test, and that means the same thing with the questions. Journalist means a news person. Give information about news, about the political scandals. So that's mean the same thing on number 60, number 4, and the questions. All right. So now I think we can go to the last one, maybe the last part of the vocabulary. So this is the gap filling again. Why do they have two separated one? Oh, so this is come with the the whole paragraph. So this come as a sentence. But the same technique should be done the same thing. You should do the same kind of reading. You look for the keywords and then, so this might be the more difficult versions of that gap filling maybe, because I looked at the word and there are too many challenging words for you. But anyway, you can try to do 64 and 65 yourself, and then I'll show you the answer. 64 and 65, 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, Pan, you're done. 64 and 65. Mm. Okay. The word is too complicated, and I don't want to discourage you on this, but this is not primary school student level. It's more than, even more than high school level. Like some of the university might not be able to do this kind of test because it's too advanced. It's too academic, and we don't use academic words in our life, right? We speak with normal people, regular daily life language. This is for when you want to read academic journals or academic subjects like history or politics. So that's gonna happen in that kind of area. So the answer to 64, the answer is number one, endeavors. Endeavors mean try, to try. So here, the keyword in the question is here authorities. Authority mean like the big figures, the big guy, the politicians. They try to promote career opportunities. Career means job, making more job. So this big guy, the politicians try to make or try to have more jobs for people. So that's basically what it means in daily life language. But this is academic language, so don't feel discouraged if you cannot do that, okay? And 65, the number 65 here, the answer is resilient. Resilient means to get back on the track. Get back on track. The ability to get back on track means, let's say, Pan, if you feel sick, right, and then the other nights you get better, so that's you are resilient. Okay, so get back here. So you, as you can see, this is a very good keyword here: recovery, rapid progress. Recovery means to get back to things before, and the word that should match the meaning of this context should be resilience. All right, so this is all those fancy words, and maybe we can try to do more questions on this page. How about let you do 66 and 67, and then no matter how correct you can do the exam, that doesn't matter. Okay, all right, I'll give you guys 2 minutes for these two questions. Okay. Okay, Pan, you got the answer for 66 and 67. Alright, 66, the answer is here. Okay, you get it right. Uncover. Uncover. Um, and 67, the answer is primary. As you can see, main, emotional outlets. So that's the keyword, the main keyword that you can predict on that. Okay, good. Alright, so these are the two questions for the blank kind of test for the vocabulary. So now I think we shall move to the next part, which is the reading text. So reading is going to be very similar to the previous couple exams that you did. It's going to give you the whole passage, right here. And what you can do is that you're going to start reading from the questions, and then you go back to the reading, and then you find the information in the text. It might be a couple more questions, couple more sentences that you're gonna read to get the answer. But as I always say, you don't start reading the whole text. So once you start reading the whole text, you're gonna forget eventually, and you cannot answer all of the questions being asked. All right, so we can do this text first. It's on page 18, passage 3, new article. And we got about 5 questions in this page. How about I'll teach you one more. We can do together one questions, and then for the rest you can do by yourself. Okay, so this is we can do 81. So 81 is a new type of test. It doesn't require you to read for detail. This is what we call main idea questions. And main idea question is very difficult for young learners because they can only get the detail. They don't see the overall ideas of the article. But I'll teach you how. So in order to do this kind of questions, main idea, or in this text, it's a base title. Title means the name of the article. What you're gonna do, you're gonna read every sentence and every line of the passage, but that's too much for students. So I'll have some techniques for you. The technique is that when you see this kind of test, main idea questions, you go back to the reading, and what you're going to do, you're going to read quickly. Read quickly mean what? You read and try to find some repeated words, some words that happens more than one time. And then you try to look at every sentence, at every paragraph, and you don't need to interpret, you don't need to translate every single word in order to get the meaning, but you look very, very quickly. Try to find repetitions, the word that repeat, the word that has capitalized, the capital letter, like this TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Okay, so now these two techniques will help you to get the main idea of the reading. And I'll let you do these questions for 1 minute. You look at repeated words, you look at capitalized words, and then you get the answer for this main idea. All right, so I'll let you do 1 minute, and then we can find the answer together. Okay, all right. Okay, Pan, did you get the answer for number 81? Okay, all right. So I'll show you the answer and I'll show you how we can do this type of questions. The answer is, hold on, let me get back to the text and then we can analyze together and then we can come up to the conclusions of what should be the best title of the reading. So here, what are the words that you can see often in the text? Is there any words that you see it's often?
TikTok.
TikTok, okay, good. You can see TikTok, you can see Facebook, you can see Twitter, you can see TikTok, Snapchat, right? All those capital letters. And more than that, you can see it here. Young people. You see a lot of young people. They here means young people. They talk about young people a lot. They talk about the audience. The audience means the young people too. If you try to interpret that, who's the audience? And another word you can see select social medias, media company or journalist or social media again. And um, there's another word that we should look a lot. Here, selective avoids or pay more attention to certain type of thing, pay more attention here. So if we conclude, we can see all the social media words, right? Social media. We can see what? We can see young people. And we can see selective. Selective mean who's coming. Okay, so selective mean not choose everything, but try to choose over certain things from the list. So these three words, if you come to the conclusions, it can be these questions. Number one, so young generation, like young people that we talked about, right? And we see TikTok or we see all the social media platform, and this new consumptions mean like the way they select to read the news. They don't read every type of news. They don't read politics. Sometimes they just only read celebrities. So this is how we get the main idea, but it's super difficult for every people, even for me, to find the main idea. Sometimes I find it wrong because I miss some of the point being said in the text, and with that being said, in order to get the main idea correctly, you gotta read quickly and try to find the pattern. Pattern means the repeated words, the word that happens a lot in the text. Okay, so the next questions, I'll let you do the next question yourself. It's on page 82. No, not page 82. It's on the questions 82 to 85. And I'll give you guys 4 minutes to do these questions. For those who just came, Nalilat is one of my students at Satit as well. Nalilat you can do on the page 19. We are doing on page 19 and we are doing number 82. The reading text is just the one page previously. Is on this page, page 18. Okay, I'll give you these last 4 minutes and we can do the 4 questions. Okay, all right, Pan, you're done on those four questions. Okay, good. All right, and then we time's up already, the 4 minutes. The answer question is 82. This one is the answer is number one, TikTok. You did it correctly. Good. Okay, 81, 83. No, 80. No, not 81. 82. Sorry, 82. Number one. Yes. 83. Number four. 84 number 3 and 85 number 5. Okay, let me check your answer. Alright, so how about I explain you 84 and 85? 84, 85. So, okay, but apart from that, you did a very good job. This is a very difficult type of exam. 84, so this is the keyword. As I told you, if it's a detailed part of the exam, you're gonna need to look for keywords. Keywords here is conventional news. Conventional news mean the old news, the CNN, BBC that people turn on televisions, right? And they want to know why people don't use conventional news anymore. They use social medias more. And the answer is right here. Hold on, let me delete this. As you can see here, conventional news of older generations. We know that people in older generation, like your mom, your dad, watch news from TV. And now we change to um, social media. Why? Because it's more personality based. It means you can select the news that you like. If let's say Pan you like technology, you can only read news about computers, iPhone, gadgets. So that's how you can select those media, those news, because you use social media. Participatory, personalized options. So these are the three keywords to the answer. And now you look back at the questions, it's the social media provide more personalized news experience. As the example given, if I like technology, I only read AI, technology, news. I don't read politics if I don't like politics. So that's how social media plays in the role, plays as a play the role in the society. Okay, so now 85, what can be inferred? So in order to do this type of question, it doesn't give you any keyword, right? What you're gonna do, you're gonna need to check every sentence, every options that they have. For example, people in most country, and then you check whether that's correct or not. People in most country are very interested in news, actively seeking it out. And if you find here, is there anything talking about people in different countries? No, it's not talking about that. It doesn't talk about people from different countries in the world try to seek out the news. And that's not true because people only seek news on social media, so that should be done and it should be said in the statement too. And it doesn't say here, so it is not correct. So we skip that, and then you kind of do that with every sentence until you find number 5. It say a significant portion. It means a lot of people. A lot of people intentionally avoid news due to negative impacts. Negative impacts mean things that make you feel bad. And you will see it right here. Emotional draining, bring the mood down, increase anxieties. So these are all the factors that people do not read, do not, what is it? Like do not read the conventional news, like the old news. That because some of the news, like about war, if you've seen war in Ukraine and Russia, that bring down your mood, right? That doesn't make you happy. So people avoid that. A lot of people, and you can see a big number here, 53% of people avoid the news. Avoid the news that might bring down the mood. And that is the answers to number 5. Intentionally avoid mean they scroll down very fast when they see bad news or news that doesn't make them happy. All right, so that's the questions of 85. I think it's pretty tough for you to kind of do this kind of questions because it involves analyzing, it involves a lot of systematic thinking, and but it's a good exercise. You learn new words, you learn how to figure out some of the questions yourself, um, and eventually when you grow up, when you get into Mathayom 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're gonna need eventually read this kind of text. And if you have this ability, you can go everywhere. You know, you can go study abroad. You can go study in a renowned university in Thailand. Okay. All right. So I'll leave you here with the rest of the questions. If you feel if you want to do more, you can do it at your own pace. And if you're done with every questions, I give you the the answer to the questions in the link. I think your mom already has the link, so you can click on the link and click at the key icon. So that's how you get all the key answers. All right. So anyway, if you want to know more or want me to explain more questions, you can just let me know. You can chat me in the line. I can give you the clearer explanations to the questions that you might want to know in the future. All right. So I think we have a good time today. You start doing more difficult exercise exams, and that's gonna help you in some way. All right. So I hope you enjoy this sessions, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, Pan Pan.
Also, teacher,
Yes. Intermediate.
I have this, I have this book that's kind of like the other questions except harder.
Right. Well, can I see the name of the book? What is it? English course. Where did you get that? I never seen that textbook before.
It's a custom book.
It's a custom book. All right. So that's why I haven't seen that before. How did you get that?
I I have tutor lessons, and the teacher give the book
Hmm.
to every single student.
Right. Right. So yeah, you can start building up your reading foundations on that book. I bet that's a good book. All right.
Okay,
So
bye.
okay, bye. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye, everyone. So I'm gonna stop the lessons today. And if you have any questions, feel free to text me when you can.